One of the biggest questions that I get from potential clients is how is AI changing my job? And the answer is that AI really hasn't come for my job yet. And that is because provenance information remains scattered to the four corners of the globe as of right now. You may have read, if you receive the Breakfast with Art News newsletter in your morning inbox, that there is a team from Santa Clara University's business school, the Levy School of Business, trying to create an AI model that can help recover Nazi looted art. It is in its infancy. And if you're a little bit like me and you start hearing the from Psycho when you hear that AI is coming for provenance researchers' jobs or the humanities more generally, don't worry, because I actually found several things in this article that gave me some hope. At first, I was kind of worried because the team that worked on this model was led by management professor Michael Santoro and data analysts Haibing Liu and Michelle Samarani. And I didn't see any art historians in there. But then I read a little bit further about some of their previous projects, one of which included working on disparate health outcomes and trying to optimize medical scheduling. They found that there were disparities in medical scheduling for racial minorities, specifically for Black Americans, and that the most privileged time slots were going to patients who always made their appointments, whereas the overbooked slots were going to those who didn't, without taking into account that some people don't have equal access to consistent transportation. And so they teamed up with Black disparate health outcomes experts and were able to try and use AI to solve for that issue. So that was their last project. And now they're trying to tackle this issue after Santoro spoke with a friend of his who actually was able to recover 11 Egon Schiele works that were stolen from his ancestors during the Holocaust, but at great emotional and financial cost to himself. That was the genesis of this AI chatbot. What the team has done is scrape the 30,000 or so records online via the Jeu de Paume, which is famously where the Nazis used it as a repository for the works that they stole from various collections in France, both Jewish private collections and museums in occupied France, and then chose them from amongst the works that they wanted. What the data scraping has discovered is that about 81 were then sent to members of the Nazi high command. There remain about 100,000 works that are unrestituted, unsolved for, and so there's a chance for this AI chatbot to be super helpful. If you'd like to know more about the Jeu de Paume, then I recommend something extremely entertaining. If you have not seen it, the Drunk History episode with Busy Phillips and Tiffany Haddish doing Rose Valland is amazing. She was the only staff member of the Jeu de Paume kept on, and the Nazis assumed that as a woman she didn't know anything, but she actually spoke fluent German, and so she was recording everything they said. I went to the AI Provenance Assistant website, and the model definitely has some kinks to work out, but it's trying to function like a regular old AI chatbot, and you are supposed to give it focus questions like what artworks were restituted in 1946, rather than what provenance researchers are more used to, which is searching for specific works of art. So I tried list artworks from the Alphonse Kahn collection, and the crystal ball said pas aujourd'hui. So AI chatbots get tired just like real people. This was not a particularly good day for the AI provenance assistant, but with a team like this that is leading with their ethics and their heart first, I truly believe that they are going to get provenance researchers on board, ask them what they need. That is what they said they are going to try and do, and that this will just improve over time.